Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix crashing and freezing issue with F122 game on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart your computer. Now this is important, so restart your computer once and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to delete the hardware setting folder. Now for this, open File Explorer. Now go to this PC, open C drive, then open users folder, then open your username folder, and then open the documents folder. Now open my games folder, and over here you will find F122 folder. Open this and then make a right click on hardware settings and then click on delete. Now once this is deleted, launch the game. But still you are facing the problem. In that case, you can delete the save game files. Now once you delete the save game files, you will lose all the game progress. So if you want, go to Explorer once again and then click on documents, open my games once again, make a right click on F122 and then click on delete. Now once the folder is deleted, now launch the game. Now the next step is to launch the game in VR mode. Now this has worked for few players, so you can try this. So first of all, launch the game, click on play. Now over here you can see play F122 VR, put a check over here and then click on play. Right now ignore this error message. I made a separate video on how to fix this error message. I will provide the link in the video description. Now launch the game in VR mode. Hit the enter key. So launch the game in VR mode and then check. Now this has worked for few players, so you can try this. Now the next step is to launch the game. So if you are able to launch the game and then turn off DLSS. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So try this and change the anti-aliasing settings to AMD FX or TAA. So try this. Also lower down graphics settings and try window mode. So first of all, launch the game. So go to game options and then go to settings. Now go to graphics settings. Now scroll down to video mode. Select the video mode and then over here scroll down, and if anti-aliasing is set to default, select TAA only. So in my case it was selected as TAA and fidelity FX sharpening. So you can select TAA plus AMD, or you can select TAA only. Now also turn off DLSS mode. So if DLSS is on, turn off DLSS. Now scroll up and over here select window mode. So try window mode and then lower down graphic resolution. Now if this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p, or you can even go down more. So you can lower down graphic resolution and then check the performance. Now go back, confirm the changes first. Now again go to graphics settings and then scroll down. Now under advanced setups, graphics, if everything is set to ultra high, you can set it to high and then check. If still you're facing the problem, you can set it to medium, or you can even try low. Now confirm the changes and then launch the game once again. Now the next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have Nvidia card, go to Nvidia website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for Nvidia. On Nvidia website, select your graphic card from the list. So make sure that you select the right graphic card. So select your graphic card over here. In my case, I have selected my graphic card. You select your graphic card and then select the right operating system from here. In my case, it's Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11, then click on Start Search. Now once you click on Start Search, scroll down. The top one is generally GeForce Game Ready driver. Right now it is showing Nvidia Studio driver, so I will download GeForce Game Ready driver. This is the latest one. So on the top you might see GeForce Game Ready driver. So download the latest version. So click on Get Download, and then once the download is complete, run this exe file. Click on Yes to allow, and then click on OK, and let the process complete. Now click on Agree and Continue, and then select the option which says Custom, and then click on Next. Now put a check on the box which says Perform a clean installation. So put a check over here and then click on Next, and let the installation complete. Now after the installation, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to install Nvidia Studio driver. So this time install this Nvidia Studio driver. So select your graphic card from the list, select your right operating system, and here you can see Nvidia Studio driver. This is the latest one. So click on download. Again, run the exe file and do the clean installation, and then launch the game. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So try installing Nvidia Studio driver and then launch the game. Now the next step is to restart G Hub and the game. So if Logitech G Hub is running, you can first of all quit it and then open the G Hub once again and then launch the game. Now for few players, turning off Logitech G Hub has worked. So if this is running, you can just quit it and then launch the game. Now the next step is to verify the game files. For this, if you have the game on Origin, then go to your game library and then click on the game, or you can simply make a right click on F122 game and then click on repair. Now after the repair, launch the game. If you have the game on Steam, then go to Steam, go to library, and then make a right click on the F122 game. Now I don't have that game over here. This is just an example. So make a right click on F122 and then select properties, and then go to the local files tab, then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now the next step is to log into EA website and then launch the game. Now I don't know why, but this has worked for few players, so you can try this. First of all, open this EA website, and then on the top right here you can see your profile icon. You can see the profile icon. Click on it, then click on sign in. Now enter your EA email address and password, login, and then launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator. For this, go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, go to the game installation folder. So in my case, I have installed the game in E drive. So open your drive and then open the game folder, and then over here you can see the game exe file. So make a right click on the game exe file, then select properties, go to compatibility tab, and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, and then click on apply, OK, and then make a double click over here and launch the game from here. If you're playing the trial version, you can make a right click on the trial exe, select properties, compatibility, again put a check over here and then click on apply, OK, launch the game from here. Now Steam users can go to C drive if the game is installed in C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder, now open Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder. Over here you will find F122 folder, and then run the game exe file from here. Now for few, if you have installed the game on C drive and you have installed it through EA app or Origin, then you can open C drive, then open program files, and here you can see EA games. Over here you will find the game folder. So run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder and then check. Now the next step is to set the game priority to high in task manager. So first of all, launch the game. Now once the game is open, now open task manager. So make a right click on the start menu and then click on task manager. Now over here you can see F122 exe file. You can see the game. Make a right click on the game and then click on go to details. Now this will take you to the details tab, and then over here you can see the game exe file. Make a right click, then click on set priority, and you can set it to high and click on change priority. Now launch the game once again. Now the next step is for wheel and pedals user. So first of all, disconnect the wheel and then launch the game. Now once you launch the game, once you are in the car, now connect the wheel, and that should fix the problem. Now if you're using USB connection to connect the pedals, in that case you can first of all disconnect the USB from the computer and connect the pedals directly into the wheelbase. So instead of using the USB, you can connect the pedals directly into the wheelbase, and you can use RJ12 connector for that. Do not use the USB. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Also update your wheels and pedals driver. So if you are using Thrustmaster, so this is just an example. So go to the manufacturer website and then select your device. Now select your device. This is just an example. Now this will take you to this page. Now over here you can expand drivers and download this drivers force feedback. Download this and run the exe file, and then update your drivers. Also update your firmware from here and then check. Now if you're using shifter, then unplug the shifter and then restart your computer and start the game. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now the next step is for VR users. Reinstall the Steam VR and then check. Also turn off Stencil Mesh in the VR option. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus, make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. If you are using Windows security, then go to the start menu, then click on settings. Now if you have Windows 11, click on privacy and security. In Windows 11 you will find privacy and security, so click on it. In Windows 10, click on update and security, and then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down. At the end here you can see manage ransomware protection. Click on it, then click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow, then click on add an allowed app, then click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So again go to the game installation folder wherever the game is installed. In my case it's in E drive. Open the F122 folder. Now select the game exe file and then click on open. Again click on add an allowed app, then click on browse all apps. Again select the trial one also if you have, then click on open. Once these two exes are added over here, now launch the game. So if you have any third-party antivirus, you can allow the game exe file to your antivirus program, or you can simply disable your antivirus till the time you are playing the game. Now the next step is for laptop users with dual graphic card. Make sure that you are running the game on the dedicated graphic card. For this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now go to browse. Now again go to the game installation folder and then open the F122 folder. Now select the game exe file over here and then click on add. Now once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance and then click on save. Do the same thing with another exe file, that trial one, click on add. Now once this is added, click on options, select high performance and then click on save. Now launch the game. Now the next step is to disable Steam overlay or Origin overlay and then also close all the overlay application. For Steam users, first of all go to library and then click on the game and then click on this settings icon and then click on game properties. Now from here uncheck the box which says enable origin in game for F122 game and then click on save over here and now launch the game. For Steam users, this is just an example I'm showing with another game. I don't have F122 over here, so make a right click on F122 and then select properties, uncheck the box which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. If this is checked, uncheck this and now launch the game. Also if you have other overlay application running, so if you have Discord running, close Discord. Now if you have GeForce Experience running, close GeForce Experience. So if you have these overlay application running, so make sure that you close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, go to this website. The link is provided in the video description. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Install x86 and x64 version. So click on both the exe file and then run both the exe file, that is x86 and x64 version. Now when you click on it, you will see a repair option or install option. So if you see install option, click on install. If you see the repair option, click on repair. I see the install, so I'll click on install. Now run the second file as well. Now again, if you see the install option, click on install. If you see the repair option, click on repair. Click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Let both the installation complete. Now once the installation is complete, you will see the restart option. Make sure that you restart your computer and then launch the game. So click on restart. After the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to close all the overclocking application. Now if you have MSI Afterburner running, make sure that you close MSI Afterburner. Now if you have ReverTuner running, make sure that you close ReverTuner. So close all the overlay applications. So if you are using any kind of overlay application, first of all, do not overclock. Close all the overclocking application and then perform clean boot. Now to perform clean boot, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Now go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Put a check over here first, then click on disable all, then click on apply, click on OK. You will see the restart option, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is very important. Make sure that your Windows is up to date. For this, go to the start menu, click on settings, click on update and security or Windows update and then click on check for update. And once all the updates are installed, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to disconnect multiple monitors. So if you have multiple monitors set up, disconnect multiple monitors. Try launching the game on single monitor. Also unplug all the USB devices which you are not using. So if you are not using these devices, disconnect these devices. Also, if you have these softwares running, close these software and then remove the undervolt. So if you have undervolted your hardware, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Now the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So first of all, uninstall the game. So make a right click, then click on uninstall. Similarly on Steam, make a right click, then click manage, uninstall. Now after the uninstall, delete the game folder. So go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, then restart your computer. And after the system restart, try reinstalling the game to different drive. So if you have another SSD, so try to install the game on SSD and then check. So if you don't have SSD, then you can install it to different HDD. So try installing the game to different drive and then launch the game. So one of the steps should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.